When you're prepping vegetables for various recipes, you can end up with a pile of peels. A lot of people just toss this in the compost, which is fine, but unnecessary. Because even though they're not fun to eat, because they're all tough and fibrous and chewy, they actually have a lot of flavor in them. And we're gonna use them to make a really beautiful, really tasty vegetable salt. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna weigh out our peels. Take the bell pepper peels, dump them in a tared bowl. All right, so we've got 47 grams of peels. Dump that in here. And then we just want the same amount of salt. I'm using sea salt. I've done this with regular table salt, sea salt. It doesn't end up mattering that much which salt you use. So let's just go with 47 grams. Boom. Sprinkle the salt on there. Just let everybody get to know each other. All right, and then once they're really well coated, just take them and spread them out on a baking sheet lined with parchment. You want to give them as much space in between each other as you can so they don't stick together. Now we're going to pop these in a 200-degree oven for a couple hours just to get them as dry as we possibly can. Now that we have these beautiful little salt-crusted peels, we're gonna take them and we're gonna put them in the food processor. All right, and then I also just wanna scrape up any extra salt. Do this. All right, now you see we have this nice red kind of sandy mixture. It's a little damp, so what we're gonna do, put it back on the sheet, spread it out, and then pop it back in the oven for about another half hour or so. Now you can see that this is fully dried out, and we're just gonna pop it back in the food processor one more time. All right, so now we just have a really nice kind of umami flavored, smoky seasoning that you can put on popcorn, eggs, anything that you think would do well with a little bit of salinity and a little bit of vegetable flavor. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time on Eating Trash with Claire.